Welcome to Friends of Habanos. Good to be back. Smithy, how are you, mate?
Good, mate. You've survived your world tours.
Had a great time, and thank you yet again to all those who just made it such a memorable event. 3 weeks, I'll never get back. My liver certainly won't.
Your memory won't recover.
I come back to find that Lisi has gone and found, was it you or Lisi?
Lisa found it, Lisa and Diana.
Found an old box from 1999.
Well, I think it's 99, might be 98.
Of Hoy de Monterey Exquisitos 5s, and I remember this cabinet carton of when I threw them away. I remember them because I thought they were screwed then. I mean, and 12 years later they're back.
We put them up on Low in the Humidor, and you guys raced to grab them.
Seriously, Lisa tells you something and you're out of there. If I get one complaint out of these, it didn't come from me, right?
Don't worry, we've sold them all, so now we're going to review them.
You sold them all in minutes. So basically, I'm looking at a cigar here that if it was a horse, you'd put it down.
Yours, you would. Look at that thing. Yours is hideous.
That is the ugliest thing. And
mine's quite nice. Actually, mine's not pretty, but it's better than that thing.
The reason it came in cellophane, I'm sure, was to give it some colour to the wrapper.
That is shocking, that thing. That is truly one of the worst looking cigars I've ever seen. Thanks for giving me the good one. As you know, you can't judge a book by its cover.
Or can you? We're going to find out. Because look, these weren't great then. Does 12 years turn, an
ordinary cigar, a Hoy de Monterey Exquisitos, into
something that's worthwhile smoking? And look, they weren't always bad. This was just a bad carton pack.
Do we have another cigar to do this afternoon if these turn out to be real terrible?
Look, in 2 minutes I'm going to find out. But what's your draw like? What's your aroma cold?
The draw's quite good.
Aroma cold.
Aroma cold is just that.
Nothing.
Well, I went with just as a light tobacco flavour, and the draw is a slight dustiness to them. So
aroma cold is crap. Oh, hang on, it's just that pale tobacco.
Yeah, that light tobacco sort of. You'd think it's
draw.
A Dutch cigar.
You know what? It gives me a tight draw. It's in trouble.
It's a tight
draw's firm, but not too. It's fine.
It's a standard draw. So,
okay. No, I thought you said they had oily wrappers and stuff.
That's what we told these guys.
Did you look through the cellophane?
No. No, yours is the worst looking thing we've seen. These are all good. There's a touch of oil on that.
A little wrapper. Okay, let us get into it. We'll get back to you shortly. Just see complaint after complaint coming in.
They've purchased them, man. They can't send them back.
No, seriously, they can complain. Trust me.
Complain to Lisa.
Yeah, please. Her last day is November the 4th, so get your complaints in before then.
And both Rob and I are away. So you're at the dentist.
Oh, they're split right. They're split right there.
Oh, on your lip.
I had so many fingers in my mouth at the dentist. Right, they've just split the corner of my lip. That's how.
You're awake? You sure it was hands?
They didn't give me. We're well into this now. And let's call it the first third. I don't know why.
Oh, a bit of a low
small cigar. What size is this? A little Minuto bit.
You know your gauge is better than me.
It's an Exquisito, isn't it? Yeah. Guys, you know what an Exquisito is.
It's one of these.
Is it Hoya? You getting some creaminess in there?
There is a creaminess and that milkiness, that milk coffee milkiness is all there. It's pretty full. I see it as a medium-bodied cigar for me.
Medium, it's hit medium. It's got that.
There's a bitiness to it.
But it's a powdery cream.
Yeah, it's not classic HDM, but it's there.
It reminds me so much of when you used to go before the days of long life milk.
Sunshine powdered milk.
Exactly right. You know that it's got that little element
that
to it.
Crunchiness to it. Yeah.
It's got a little bit of dusty element to it. Look, no one made these to set the world on fire, and obviously, well, if you look at this one here, you wonder why they made them at all. But
what was your call? You said if they were making a zombie film.
If they were making a cigar zombie film, this would be one of the lead actors. It's pale, it's brutal, it's got bumps and cuts, and it's scarred.
It's not a pretty cigar, yours. It was a cheap and cheap cigar.
And this is something where Habanos got quite away from, is that cheap and cheerful little cigar that you can have it.
Which you want to be able to have, that you can. It's funny. I just sold a couple of cigars to a good friend of ours. He's going down skiing for a couple of days, and he said, "Look, Smith,
Krause, how are you, Krause? Hey, back from Samoa, and you're going skiing for a couple of days. Nice, mate. Nice."
It was Stewie.
Was it Stuart?
Yeah.
Oh, not even Krause. What was Krause doing back here?
Just coming back to get cigars.
Did he?
Well, you can't get him in Samoa. They won't let him in.
2 layabouts. Well done, Stuart. You're my partner in Shurway. You're skiing for a week. How about we actually make some money first? Right? Make some money first, then go skiing.
A good friend came in, served in, and he said, look, Smith, I don't want a big cigar, I don't want a long cigar because I'm going to be outside in the snow, and, you know, I want something quick that if the worst case scenario, even if I'm only halfway through it, I have to throw and go back and get dinner or something or other. And they just don't make cigars like that anymore that you can...
No, it's very simple. With Stuart, just give him the most expensive short one we have. I mean, and he'll buy it.
I did.
Did you? Which one did you give him?
A H. Upmann Magnum 48s.
That'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do. Were they plugged, hopefully?
Well, I gave him the correct ones.
Well done. That'll teach him. I hate it when my partners have good times. Without me.
Oh, wait a minute.
Me.
What have you been for the last 3 weeks?
I was working.
Was he working, boys at Ireland? Was he? Was he truly? And don't even get me started about you Canadian boys. I saw some of that footage in Toronto. Ridiculous.
It's good fun.
Heard you said they're all soft.
In Toronto?
Yeah, they couldn't drink if they tried. 2-pot screamers, he called you.
Keith, Canuts Art Tech, honestly. Early in the night, it was all, come on out, Rob. We're going to have it. We're going to get you.
We're going to waste
Rob.
you,
man. We're
man.
going to waste you, Trade. We're going to. Yeah, last scene, head in toilet.
Right in that porcelain
Keithy.
vase.
Nice work.
Ah, I tell you. Now I thought.
Okay, look back to the cigar. It's okay. It's all gone now. The Exquisitos. Were they on a winner here?
Well, winner in the sense of long. Structurally, no. We're in the sense of long-term, longevity of the cigar, probably not. But it's a good little cigar.
A yard cigar.
Yeah, it's a going fishing, mowing the lawn, cigar.
I like that idea. I think actually it's not a bad little cigar at all. I mean, get past the fact that
looks hideous.
It's got some little thin cream flavours. There's nothing complex here, guys. I mean, this is all the complexity of Paris Hilton, but it's just a
it's a straight down the line.
What you're getting.
Exactly, and that's what you want if you're lawn mowing cigar.
So we wrapped it up after the first third. We can toss it out.
Yeah.
No, what we'll do is we'll come back and do the second third.
We're committed.
So Smithy, I'm just down to the nub on this, and I've just taken a photo.
Yep.
It surprised me. I wouldn't have thought that I'd actually normally would have turfed it way before now.
You weren't keen on hanging on to it from the wrapper.
But, to be honest, it's like just a really good little faithful dog. It's not wholly complex. It's simple, but it was enjoyable at the same time.
Sort of strength and power. I've got a sort of medium to medium full.
I had medium all the way through.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because they don't have any Ligero in these. These are complete Seco and Volado cigars. But Lisi's coming in to say goodbye. Lisi, see you, honey. You can say goodbye.
You can walk around here and let everyone see. Lisi's getting rid of her mother-in-law out of the house.
Mother-in-law moved to Lisi's house. It's just a marriage made in heaven. It was simple but satisfying. And if you're a cheapie, that's where you need to be.
That's exactly what you want. Yeah, it's
simple and satisfying.
Yeah, very satisfying cigar.
Creamy.
Yeah, like
not deep cream. It's not. This is no Des Dieu, guys. This is not a Des Dieu from 1998, 1999. This is. It was. But it surprised me.
No, I was impressed.
I was actually quite happy.
Give me a rating. Yeah, it's probably 87. Yeah, it doesn't take me on big enough adventure. But
look, I wouldn't reach for it. Look, if I had these available from 1999 all the time. I mean, it's not a cigar that I actually reach for all the time.
Yeah, no.
But it's one I would reach for.
Yeah.
And this is from Aaron on the forum. He recommended this Chilean wine, which is the Santa Rita Cabernet Sauvignon 2007. This is the Grand Reserva. You know what? Actually, quite well. It went well this cigar. It
balanced it nicely. Yeah, it's got that nice black currant. If you mow on the lawn, you need a cigar.
Yeah, I don't think I'd mow a lawn with that one.
What would you mow the lawn with?
Lawn mowing cigar for me.
That it may fall under the blades and be destroyed forever.
Oh, look, Quintero Brevas.
Really?
Yeah,
wow,
Quintero
right down to there.
Look, what I like about Quintero Brevas, we're way off where we need to be, but what I like about Quintero Brevas, they're rolled in the same as the Cazadores Rara and J, in the alfoil, etc. There's a pungent freshness, brutality to them, which I really do enjoy when you get good ones. Simple as that.
Yeah, no, I'd have this as my lawn mowing cigar. I don't have a lawn, so I don't really care.
I'd have that as a fishing cigar though. So, you know, on the bank at night.
Yeah.
At night, we can cast line in.
Yep.
Kids are already tucked away.
Yep.
And you're just having there with a bottle of wine. Yeah, I'd be more than happy to do
So
that.
this is a beach going, a land fishing cigar, as opposed to a boat fishing cigar.
It doesn't quite work.
I don't think it's up
See,
for a boat
it doesn't
fishing.
have the structural capacity to
Yeah.
handle a boat.
No,
Bit of breeze,
no, yeah,
this,
yeah.
that. It just doesn't
But,
have.
Yeah, I could see a bank fishing, you know, a
Cigars
land.
are complex, aren't they?
Yeah.
You've got boat fishing cigars, you've got bank fishing cigars, you've got.
We're complex, mate. We're complex.
Honestly, we're full of shit, to be honest.